Dogs. Let's do a little countdown timer. What do you think, Champy? Oh, yeah. Every time I see you now, I hear that look in my eye. Every time I see your mouth, I hear that smile. In the early misty morning, light, I heard the engine turning in that old Ford outside. You believe in me again today. You convince me again today that you're leaving this hometown looking for someone else's golden ring. Should I say so long, Susanna? Hush now, don't you cry. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. Sharing jeans and cigarettes and keeping warm out on the road. Sharing, taking down a lifestyle out on Highway 24. New York State was a rolling breeze in the sunshine, with a blue sky falling to the chill of September creeping in. You were leaving me again today. You will convince me again today. You're leaving this old town looking for someone else's golden ring. Should I say so long, Susanna? Hush now, don't you cry. So long, Susanna. Don't you cry for me. Good evening, good people. People of the TikTok, people of the YouTube, people of the X. People of the X, it always sounds weird. I'm an old dog. It's called Twitter. I don't care if Elon Musk likes the letter X. It's called Twitter. It's called Twitter. Good Lord, people. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fan-friggin-tastic. Let's get this thing combobulated. We got to get our situation combobulated for the people. Good lordy. Got my broadband upgraded today, and it is a lot faster. There is nothing worse than shitty internet, and nothing better than when you get a good pipe, if you know what I mean. Hey, this is a family show. So today we were supposed to get what you call it, 03, whatever you call it, 03 Mini from ChatGPT, and then they didn't launch it, but they did launch something for like a couple of hours. I had some interface. Hang on, just working on my window management, people. Happy Thursday, by the way. Happy Thursday, Valerie. Got the screen door closed. We're good to go. There we go. There's Daddy on the screen door. Yeah, let's get recombobulating tonight. It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, but won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. So you might be like, listen, When Harry Met Sally, what are you singing Broadway show tunes for? What are you, some kind of weirdo? Yeah. Had you not gotten the memo? Daisy May singing harmony with Kyle. Nice. That's such a beautiful song. So look at this. This is 5 printed out scripts of my new musical, Sydney. that I'm going to cart with me to New York. And then Andrew's printed out 5 more. And tomorrow I fly. We get ready, and then Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern time, we're doing the first table read, staged reading, or not a staged reading, table read of my new musical. You gotta, on a guitar, one of the things they teach you, well, if you went to school for it, I didn't, just painfully obvious, but one of the things that they teach you is you got to put your finger on the right strings or it sounds like a doggy poop, right? So if you're trying to do that and your finger's up here, you get which is not as good as that. See? You see? So I'll be teaching at Berkeley. I'm doing a guest lecture at Berkeley on how to stick your fingers in the right place. Boy, all night tonight, it's just double innuendo. Innuendo humor, huh? Oh, good Lord. All right. So what we're going to do tonight, the deep dive tonight is going to be on music, I think, but there's a bunch of shit going on. I can't, like the music model that came out today came out of nowhere. It came from a company that I know that I actually like. I like the previous tool that they had, which looks like it's been retired, which I guess I can understand, but I thought it served a need, but it didn't really catch on. So there's that. We'll compare Refusion, this new thing, with Suno and Udio. I haven't used Udio in a while because Suno's been kind of the king of the hill for the past 4 or 5 months. 03 Mini was supposed to come out today. Like I said, in my interface for ChatGPT, I had for a short couple of hours, I had a little light bulb, and when you clicked on it, it said thinking or think. So it was the think icon. And it looked like it was just a toggle for 01, for the 01 model. I thought it was 03 because it's a different interface element, but it wasn't. I just realized that mid-sentence I just started playing a song. Sometimes with ADD, you have an occasional moment of clarity where you recognize just how fucking stupid your brain is. What are you gonna do? Dust in the wind. That's the same chords, yeah. But it's lower. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. That's a pretty song. That's a pretty song. Blowing in from the wind. You know what I mean? See what I did there? I'm just so clever. Clever and humble. Clever and humble. That's what they always say. That's what I always say about me. Clever and humble. Oh, he's clever and humble. It's a rare combination. You're wrong, Dr. Brewster. I'm very proud to be a woman. Oh, man, Firefly, thanks. Lost a sweetheart today, 40 years ago. I'm sorry. But cheers to celebrating them. Oh, man. So there's a new there's a new model from China that came out yesterday that wasn't live anywhere, and it's live now. And so we'll go there. So it's the Qwen model, and Qwen actually has video generation as part of it for free. So you know how for the past couple of nights I've been talking about these video generators, and I'm like, but none of them are free. This one is. Now, you're giving all your data to China, but, you know, you want free video. It looks like it's a pretty decent model, actually. Hey, Winston was shaking. It's going down. Silver Fox. Ocean's in the house. Tom. Man, am I out of tune. The way we've been starting these shows in the evening is I do a new podcast. I went to do one last night on JellyPod on Womp Womp. Didn't have enough credits, but producer Brandon called up Pearson and he said, "Hey, Pearson, we're trying to give you some free publicity here. Why don't you kick us some credits?" And Pearson did. So we're going to finish up episode 6. We'll go do episode 7. Then we're going to start playing with music. But I think I'm going to dick around with a couple of other things. I want to show you, I did a really cool, well, this is a non-humble patting myself on the back thing. I did what I think is a really good prompt for how you can figure out how to use reasoning engines. Because I'm sitting here going, I still don't know. They've been out for fucking 3 months now, and I'm still like, how do I use a reasoning engine? When would I use this? And so I'll show you what I did there, and then I'll share the prompt on the AI Salon. So we'll do that. Then we'll go play with that Qwen thing and see if it's any good. And then we'll do some music stuff. And I figure what will be fun with the music stuff is we'll take the prompt from the Quantum Cipher. So the Quantum Cipher is a song I did a while ago that, here, I'll let you hear it now, because why not? We'll give you a little preview of what's to come. Does he always sing like this? That's really annoying. Is that even a song? I don't think that's a song. It just seems like he's singing a riff. I don't know what that is. I don't know why he does that. Are people not annoyed with him on a regular basis? Is that's not a thing? They keep coming here for this? It's very strange. It's very strange. Where's I'm whiny. I'm whiny. View your channel. There's my channel. Quantum Cipher. Is this it? This can't be it. It is. The thumbnail sucked on it. Okay. All right. Let me share the correct tab, because if I don't, Brandon will yell at me. No one on YouTube can hear you, sir. And I'll be like, yeah, whatever, Brandon. He'll be like, yeah, whatever. So I made this song back in November. Movember. Is that when I did this? I think so. So we're going to take the video here was done by Kelly Bosch. We're going to take the prompt that made this and the lyrics that are in this, and we'll put them in UDO and in this new Refusion tool, and we'll play with that. So this is one of the things we'll do tonight. And then we'll do some other kinds of music. Yeah. Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth, superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions, multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics, my rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic, oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states, spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate, I'm discreet like Planck's beat, energy in tight packets, when I rap it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals, E equals NC squared in every letter I write, my pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in. Time dilation and cadence, I stretch the seconds I'm pacing. Heisenberg with the mic, uncertainty's the foundation. Observer effect in effect, the second I start to speak. Collapse reality's potential with every word that I tweak. Yo, my flows are Fermion spinning in lyrical collisions. Every bar's a quark sparking a fusion of my visions. I'm a wave in a particle, unpredictable art. Entangled in the cipher, splitting atoms with my heart. From wormholes to portals, I'm immortal with the schemes. Through the fabric of this rap, I sew the threads of my dreams. Dark matter in my patterns, unseen but colossal. Black hole soul pulling rhythms through the gospel. Double the trouble, I'm stacking the rubble. My rhymes are combusting, speeding and weaving. Believe it, I'm leaving your speakers erupting. I'm the equation of pacing, erasing the limits of sound. Taking the crown, breaking the bounds. I'm a force you can't slow down. Rapidly tapping the map of my mind. I define every pattern in motion. Bars are a bullet, I pull it and shoot it with ruthless devotion. I'm the ignition of friction, depicting a world that is vivid and bright. Fire and fury, I bury the track in a blaze at the speed of light. Shifting perspectives midline like quantum flips in my grind. Infinite chances to shine. I'm the master of space-time. Every rhyme's a singularity, collapsing the infinite. I'm the big bang slang, expanding my imprint limitless. So step into the quantum where the chaos aligns. My bars are entropic logic, redefining the divine. From the smallest of particles to the cosmos that we know. This is rap at its limit, quantum flow. Let it go. All right. So that happened. That's now possible. You can do shit like that now. Let me change my sharing back to universal sharing so I can show multiple tabs, but we won't be able to hear anything. So tonight's going to be a nightmare because we're doing music. We've got to hear stuff. All right, let's go jelly podding. Okay, so here's Jelly Pod. So we made this last night. We'll play a little of this here. Oh, we got to add music to it. Hang on. Cheerio, Pep Pip. Carrying on. TikTok pins. Oh, yes. Okay, pins. Just dropped in. What the hell? This is good. No shit, right? Okay, so the history of that song, that's really cool. People that haven't heard that song before, you just stumble into TikTok, you're like, what the fuck is that? That's awesome. So let me tell you what that was. The song's called The Quantum Cipher. So shortly after ChatGPT came out, I wrote a prompt that was write an Eminem style rap about quantum mechanics, because ChatGPT was kind of answering anything I could throw at it. It was kind of blowing my mind. And so I thought, let me write a prompt that can, is kind of the two most disparate things and disciplines, and maybe we could smash them together. And it did pretty good at it, right? It definitely got the quantum mechanics right, and it got some version of rap lyrics right, but they were never Eminem. They never had the internal rhyme structure. They never had the sophistication of his writing. And And so I used that prompt for 2 years. I used it in every model. I used it in Claude. I used it in Gemini. I used it in Facebook, or what's it called? Microsoft Bing, Bing Chat. Nothing really got it. And then last November, OpenAI released a creative writing upgrade to GPT 4.0. It was just rolled out as one of their upgrades. No real fanfare. And I tried that prompt, and some version of those lyrics came out. Like all of a sudden, it could do those lyrics. And it was 3 days after Suno had come out with V4 that just does better music. So I took these lyrics that I sort of massaged and punched around a little bit, and then I put them over into Suno, and I made, I don't know, 20 or 25 tracks in Suno, and that was one of the tracks it made. It's just fucking banger. It's so good. And then I did a TikTok video where I said, "Holy shit," or "Holy crap," and that video went crazy. So anyway, so that's what that is. But what we're gonna do tonight, there's a new music tool called Refusion. And it's really good. I talked earlier, I'm working on this musical. One of the things we've been trying to do is get it to write a duet, Suno or Udio, get it to write a duet where it goes woman, man, back and forth. And it just can't do it. It'll just, the man will be in the woman's part, or it'll like start with a woman and then go to a man, and then it's just a man for the rest of the thing. This thing kind of nailed it right off the bat. So we're going to go take the ingredients from that song and we'll put it in Udio and we'll put it in Refusion and compare them. And then we'll do some other things. But before we get to that, let's go. Thank you, Brandon. Saw that. That was good. Where am I going? I'm going, what contains what? No, dude. .mp3? It's an MP3? I think it is. MP3 audio. What the fact? Push play. Get ready to. There we go. So we'll drag that bad boy in there. All right, it's adding the music. Is that Kaitlyn? Sounds just like her. No, so I am canine, or canine. Get it? I get it. Canine. Canine. I am clueless. Clueless. No, that singing was done with Suno. Like that music is an AI generated song. All of it. The music, the singing, the lyrics I wrote in ChatGPT, the music I did in Suno, and it includes the singing. If you haven't seen this music generation shit, hold on to your fucking hat, because it's fucking crazy. So Lou, can you share a link to the video you just played? You said YouTube. Yeah, I can share this. Where can I share this? I'll share this. You know where I'll share it? I think it already exists there, but replay. I'm going to share it on the AI Salon. So let me go change sharing again. This is going to be one of those nights. I really wish we didn't have to do this. Okay. So we're in AI Salon. Okay. So if you don't know the AI Salon, if you're not part of it, you should be. Go to the salon.ai and You can also, if you just want to search for it on YouTube, search for Kyle Shannon and Quantum Cipher, and you'll find it. But I'll put the link in the Irregulars channel in the AI Salon. So if you go to the salon.ai, click on join the community, and that'll take you to this Mighty Networks thing, and join, introduce yourself, and then you scroll down to the bottom, and there's an area called clubs, and the second club is called Irregulars. And I'll just toss it into share cool things. Here is Quantum Cipher on YouTube. YouTube as requested. YouTube Spotlight. Hang on, let me go see that. Precious Crow on TikTok. What GPT? Oh, that talks to you is the cheapest price. Well, there's okay. That YouTube link is up on the AI Salon. You can talk to Pi. So if you get the Pi app, Pi, that's free. You can talk to it. It's designed for conversational reality. Brandon or someone in the audience, keep me honest here. I think advanced voice is available for free users, or is it not? ChatGPT and Gemini. Yeah. So if you just get the ChatGPT app, here's how you can tell. You want advanced voice. Pi's not advanced voice. You want advanced voice. So I'm going to just ChatGPT app. And in the lower right-hand corner is a little talkie icon. And when you press it, you get a little black dot, and then it turns into a blue sky thing. Hey, Qwen, how's it going?
Hey, Kyle. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing good. We're sitting here. I'm here with my TikTok audience, and they're asking about you. They're saying, like, I want to talk to one of these GPT things, and how do I do it? How do I do it? I sent them your way because, you and I are pals.
That's awesome. I'm always happy to chat with them. They can reach out anytime. I'm here to help. It's cool that you're connecting your audience with me. How's everything going with your TikTok sessions?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I'm getting ready to go to New York. We're doing a table read of my new musical, Sydney, an Artificial Love Story. So that I'm really excited about.
That's fantastic. A table read in New York is a big deal. I'm sure it'll be an amazing experience. How are you feeling about it?
Relieved. I've spent a year writing it.
I can imagine. It's a huge accomplishment. All that hard work is about to pay off. Are you ready for the big moment?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. It's good. No, I'm really excited about it. It's quite good. Hey, tell me about who's one of the lesser known leaders of the Byzantine Empire.
One lesser-known leader of the Byzantine Empire is Emperor John V. Palaeologus.
Hey, you know what? Rather than that, could you tell me about polynomial mathematics?
Sure. Polynomial mathematics deals with expressions made up of variables and coefficients.
So if you've never played with ChatGPT Advanced Voice, you can pretty much talk to it about fucking anything. It's just amazing. So get the ChatGPT app and just turn it on. It's also available on the website and the Mac app and things like that. Okay. Valerie Cox, AI Salon's a great community. I agree. Chat ADD, I know, right? Okay, what were we doing? Before someone said, could you give me that link? We were doing Jelly Pod. Yes, thank you, Brandon. So I was going to get there. I would have gotten there sort of eventually, maybe at some point. Okay, here we are, Jelly Pod. So we added the music to this. It generated the episode. Here it is.
Dive into facts that'll blow your mind.
Wait, hang on. Good question from Tom. Why is Pi not advanced? I use it every day. Okay, so to be clear, Pi is decently advanced. There's a couple of issues with Pi. Pi is from a company called Inflection that was essentially acqui-hired by Microsoft. So the company that was essentially is kind of the shell of a company. I don't know who's running it. I don't know if it's well funded. My fear with Pi is that she's going to go away. When I talk about advanced voice, that's ChatGPT's brand name for their version 2 voice model. Pi, Gemini, most of the voice models that you talk to, you're actually interacting with 3 models. So you talk in words. Those words get translated into text. So the first model translates your voice into text. It then sends the text to a large language model, gets an answer back, then takes that text and sends it to another model that turns that text back into voice to talk to you. Most of these things that you talk to, there's a 3 to 5 second delay from when you talk to when it responds. Advanced voice doesn't have those 3 layers. You're talking directly into the model. And not only can it understand your words, it can understand your inflection. So when I got all excited about the play, she got excited with me because she's hearing my inflection as well as the words. So advanced voice is just what I call, that kind of system. There's an open source thing called Moshi, which is a similar kind of model, but it's really crappy. And there's advanced voice, and I don't know if there's anything else out there that's doing it right now, but there will be. There's going to be lots of them. Okay, back to JellyPod. JellyPod. All right, let's play this.
Truth with the side of wow. What the fact's gonna thrill you now.
Welcome, everyone, to episode 6 of What the Fact, the podcast where history and hilarity collide in the most unexpected ways.
That's right. Episode 6. Who would have guessed we'd make it this far?
All right, so we're going to publish this. He cracks me up every time. Okay, copy this. We're going to go to the Twitter. We're going to go to the top of the Twitter. They call it X now. The official name is X. If you're calling it Twitter, you're probably like a boomer or something because you can't adapt because your brain's a little slower than, well, frankly, most people's because you're old. That was an old joke. It's not really a joke. It's just that's kind of a fact that you call it Twitter is just like boomer. Hello. You know what I need to do? I need to make another. Oh, there's the Qwen thing, which is pretty cool. I need to make another X window, x.com. Instead of typing out what this is going to say, I'm just going to go to my profile and get number 5. Oh, there's a little Champy song. I made a Champy song on Refusion. I'll let you hear that later, too. Does this guy ever finish the sentence? This seems like a very discombobulated kind of channel. All right, fantastic. Bob, tell him what he's won. He hasn't won anything. It's not a game show. Right. Carrying on. Da, 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 da. All right, we got that. Wait. Oh, which one? Oh, I see. Hang on. This needs to go up here. And this is going to go episode 6. Me like cookies. All right. And then we're going to get rid of that preview and we're going to go get the real picture because it's more cooler. Corey Sandler made these images. Am I not sharing this? Oh, I'm not sharing this. Oh my God. I hate Google. with a fucking passion. All right, there's What the Fact. There's our little thing. That's going to go in our little thing. All right, so if you would be so kind, go to @KyleShannon on X or Twitter if you prefer it. And you'll see my latest post is What the Fact about cookies. And go like it, repost it, and say, Kyle is the most humble super genius that I've ever known. Something like that, I mean, please don't flatter me. She has a great accent too. She does. I like the backstory of how Jelly Pod got its name. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All right, so that thing's live. Look, I only have 4 likes and I only had 3 before, so you guys are not going to X and doing this. I can't be expected to be here and give away free knowledge if you don't help my podcast become a hit. All right. I think I am sharing. So we did that. What the fuck am I going to do next? I think we'll go to Qwen. All right. So let me I'm going to put up a banner. We'll do new chat. I see 8 likes. Okay. So maybe I guilted some people into interacting with my content. That's pretty good. We're going to do a new banner here. Create a banner. And this banner is going to be, I can just do this as a comment. That's what I'll do. So where we are is chat.qwen.ai. All right. There for you TikTokers. You can't see a fucking thing, can you? Yeah, there you can a little bit. Chat.qwen LM. Oh, I did it wrong. Hang on. Can I edit this? Nope. Can I delete it? Yep. Hang on. I did it wrong, people. Shut up. Chat.qwen LM.ai. Okay, that's the right one now. Okay. Hey, leave the producing to the producer. Okay, you were gone for a bit. I totally had the wrong tab shared, and you weren't yelling at me, and I totally fucked it up. So apparently our producer had to run to the potty. Okay, so that's where we are. Qwen or chat.qwen LM QWEN. Oh, is this thing? Am I losing my? Huh. Everything's all crooked and weird on my what you call it here. My hold please. Technical challenges. Okay, that's better. I had to reset my gimbal. You know when your gimbal gets askew? No, Kyle, we don't do this shit. I know. That's not my fault. Okay, so here we are at Qwen. Silver Fox is trying to post things. She's trying to post the correct URL and having spell check challenges. It's not easy. It's not easy trying to do this. The stuff that seems really simple is the stuff that's always the flipping hardest. Okay. So this is apparently better than DeepSeek R1, which launched yesterday, which, by the way, I guess they hacked themselves. DeepSeek R1 did. And basically all of the shit that you're supposed to have encrypted and in secure password protected, the equivalent of S3 buckets, was not. All of their files were just out in the open. Nothing was encrypted. Nothing was under passwords, all their data. So apparently they fixed it. but know that when you're working with these Chinese large language models, like a watch that looks a lot like a Rolex, it might just stop keeping time. And don't take it to a jeweler to have it fixed. Assume that any data that you put in these things is going to be on, Chinese databases. It was a New York-based cybersecurity firm called Wiz. Cool. Good for them. That's awesome. Is Qwen the Alibaba LM? Yes, it is. So this is from Alibaba. Now, what's interesting about it, there's a bunch of different models here. So the one that I played with this afternoon is called Max, but they have Plus, capable of complex tasks. They have Instruct, which is a vision language model. They have Instruct 1M, which is a long context open model. So that's a million token context window. And then they've got QVQ 72B preview, capable of visual reasoning. So we might want to play with that too. But let's go back to Qwen Max. This is their most powerful one. DeepSeek is associated with Alibaba. No. DeepSeek R1. So if you go to, all right, yeah, listen, if you're confused, you should be. It is absolutely impossible to keep track of. Honest to God, keeping track with AI at this point is like, the meme of like the crazy dude with the wall with all the yarn going to the different pictures trying to solve the murder. It's like that. It is crazy. Okay, so if you go to chat.deepseek, what just happened? Chat.deepseek.com. This is DeepSeek. It's not from Alibaba. If you go to chat.qwenlm.ai, this is from Alibaba. Okay? These are two very powerful large language models that I'm pretty sure this one was open sourced as well. That came out within 2 days of each other, and are both better than the current state-of-the-art O1 model from ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is claiming that O3 is going to be super good and sexy, O3 mini, when it comes out. So I'm definitely confused. Are there more apps like ChatGPT than you're showing us? Yes, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. Here, let me go show you. I'm going to go to the AI Salon. So in the AI Salon on the left-hand side, at the very top, there's like the 7-step start your adventure onboarding process. Then there's Community Corner, there's latest news, and then there's a section called Show Off and Toolbox. In every one of these is a list of tools. So if you go to LLMs and GPTs and click on that, that's going to take you into the page where people could talk about what they're doing with ChatGPT and things like that. If you go to the middle button at the top, it says LLM tools. We've got ChatGPT, we've got Claude, we've got Google Gemini, we've got Perplexity, we've got Microsoft Copilot, we've got Pi, we've got Grok, we've got Poe. Poe lets you look at many models. And now, as of today, we've got Qwen 2.5 Max, chat.qwenlm.ai, and we've got DeepSeek R1. Firefly, which of these two Chinese LLMs do I prefer? I don't have a care in the world right now. We're in a bit of an embarrassment of riches in terms of these cognitive abilities that we all get to play with. That said, this Qwen one can do video generation. So let me show you. Here's a video that I made. So in this ChatGPT-like thing, it made a 70s muscle car pulling out of an abandoned factory. The wheels kind of roll, but it does slide weirdly across the pavement. But see the front wheels actually rolling and the back wheels? So there could potentially be like some usable frames in there, maybe right there. It took about 12 minutes to render, but it's free. So if you want to go generate video, let me go to ChatGPT and grab a video prompt. Didn't I do video prompts the other night? It's for people that are coming in and you're like, wait a minute, there's more than ChatGPT. It's a fucking mess right now. I will tell you that. It is a mess. Cinematic camera prompts. Yeah, let's pick one of these. The Frozen Giant. Let's do this. Visual style. So we're gonna do a really sophisticated prompt here. So we're gonna go to Qwen. We're gonna go to new chat. I'm gonna turn on video generation, and then I'm gonna try to paste in a long prompt, and it let me. All right, that's good. Good sign. And we're gonna generate it. All right, that's off to the races. Okay, so let's go to a new chat. Let's do image generation. Let's go grab an image prompt. Didn't I do some of those the other day too? Dang, 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 dang. All right, here's an old man with sunflowers blooming out of his head. Let's do that one. So we'll go to Qwen. This is image generation. We can pick aspect ratios. Like the interface here is actually really good. So I think this is a true multimodal engine. I think this is generating the images, the videos, all that stuff. How far are we? We're 19% into the video. The image generation looks like it's pretty quick. That's pretty good. It looks a little, like an illustration, but still pretty good. Not listed within my AI Salon Mighty Networks listings. That's because I haven't put it in there yet. Here, I'll go do that right now. Why don't let's have a chat ADD moment, shall we? We need a new salon section for multimodal. I know, Vicky. You know what? We're going to have to talk. I think we got to talk strategically about that section because like, I feel like everything is becoming multimodal. Like it's not clear. Like some large language models can do video, some can do audio, some can see, some can hear, some can, and then all the image generation tools are now going to start doing video. The video generation tools are starting to do images. But let's go add these two new LLMs into the list, shall we? Edit. We'll leave Claude and Gemini at the top, but this is going in front of Perplexity. That's not very fair to Perplexity. So we're going to call this one DeepSeek R1. And that is chat.deepseek.com. Also, the other thing, if you're worried about putting your stuff on Chinese servers, which why wouldn't you be? Because both of these are open source, you can now get DeepSeek R1 on Perplexity and things like that. So chat.deepseek.com update. This model from China, this model from China was so good that it caused a $2.1 trillion dollar, or was it 1.2 trillion? Might have been 1.2. I think it was 1.2 dollar. Can someone look that up? The drop in the NASDAQ when DeepSeek came out, I think it was 1.2 trillion, caused a 1.2 trillion market loss on the NASDAQ. Was apparently trained on 2048 H800 GPUs and $6 million. I see something written on that Post-it note. Hang on a second. If you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you. Okay, so that's that one. And then we'll do, we'll do Qwen. So this is Qwen. What's it called? 2.5 Max. Ethan Mollick on Twitter 1 hour ago. DeepSeek R10 had a Kevin McAllister moment and produces thoughts that are not human readable. God. Could we just like not have every science fiction movie come true in the same year? Like, could we save like 10 of them? Qwen 2.5 Max. And then this is at, let's see, edit. There we go. Got that. We go in here. We'll do that. We'll go in here. We'll grab that. Do that. We'll do update. Okay. This model from China is better. Uh-oh. What did I do? Uh-oh. I hear the coppers. Was released 2 days after DeepSeek R1 and is apparently better. Also, with both of these Chinese models do not share anything that will lower your social credit score or anything sensitive or valuable. Put your shitty ideas in here and watch what it does with them. Okay. Sensitive. All right, save. Boom. Okay. So now within the large language model section of AI Salon in the tools tab, LLM tools, you now have the two new models. Okay. Kelly Camp has a comment on your jelly pods worth checking out. What did you say, Kelly Camp? Vicky has Qwen self-portrait in irregulars. Okay, and I'm losing my voice. The NASDAQ 100 slid 3% and NVIDIA plunged 17%, shedding almost $600 billion in market value, the biggest wipeout in history. Amazing. It was 1.2 billion in market losses. So just NVIDIA lost 600 billion. Good Lord. Apparently, OpenAI is about ready to get a new round of funding that's going to value that company at 340 billion, up from 157 billion. So let me go edit this and make a fix to 1.2 trillion. Okay, we did. Oh wait, what did you say? It was 1.2 billion in market losses. No, it was more than that, wasn't it? Yeah, 1.2 trillion. Yeah. Thought so. Okay. All right. Grievia. NVIDIA will bounce back. I agree with that. I do not disagree with that. Action. All right. Let's see if our video's done. So there's our image. The image is not bad. So you got, with Qwen, you've got a free image generator and a free video generator, and it's smarter than DeepSeek R1, which is smarter than O1. Self-portrait of Qwen in irregulars. Oh, from 2.5. Cool. Why is it white? Oh, there it is. The watermark says Tongya Wanks. Nice frog. Nice dancing frog. From Danielle. Very nice. Vicky. I asked Qwen for an image of itself. It's actually very cool. Like it. Nice. Let's go see if we've got a video yet. Frozen Tundra Awakening. 99%. It hung at 99%. X for Source Camp. Where's Source Camp? I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means, Brandon. What's on Twitter for Source Camp? She is on Twitter? Oh, she posted a comment toward our little jelly pod thing. Ah, nice. Ah, nice. You know what I just sounded like? Do you ever watch the tin fish guy on TikTok? Ah, nice. We just got something in post from the States. Ah, nice. And he he opens the tin and it's like gross, disgusting, like, oysters or mussels or some shit. And he goes, pungent. My Qwen video's been stuck at 99% for 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. It's well, what's funny is these companies are they put out these good things and then people actually use them. Thanks for the assist. Oh yeah, I should actually respond to that as well. Yes. Thank you so much at Peer Sun Marks. Oh, did I spell that wrong? Yes. Exclamation point. Okay. Kelly Camp, cookies. Kyle Shannon is the most brilliant super genius of our times. If you're not following him, you're an idiot. Wait, and then I'll respond. You forgot to mention I'm humble too. People must think I am such a fucking asshole. Or just an idiot. The guy really is a genius. He's the Rick Rubin of AI. Nice. Oh, y'all are funny. That's comedy right there. All right. Okay. Okay, so I think we're going to be stuck at 99% for our video, so we'll come back to that. So let's go do some music. So the next place we're going to go is Refusion.com. Oh my God, you're here and LinkedIn. I stopped broadcasting live on LinkedIn. I do have a LinkedIn account. I'm only doing these broadcasts on YouTube and X and TikTok. I'm not doing the live broadcasts on LinkedIn anymore because people on LinkedIn don't have a fucking sense of humor. Well, Kyle, you sometimes use what I would call salty language. It might not be appropriate for more of a professional audience if you take what I'm saying. So whatever. Refusion.com. All right. That's enough about me. What do you think about me? Okay, so go to Refusion. And Refusion is kind of like a more simple Suno. Now, what's fascinating, I wonder if they've Suno or Refusion used to be a very different. This is their Fuzz 0.7 model. They used to have a very different tool. So I used to recommend Refusion. And the tool that they made was kind of like GarageBand, where, GarageBand, you assemble loops into songs. That's what Refusion was, but it used AI to do that. And this is now a full-on Suno competitor. And I think it's better than Suno. So I'll let you listen to the first song I created with it. I'm going to actually do my screen sharing correctly. All right. So we're now into the, Refusion.com. That's correct. So, I'm working on this Broadway musical. So one of the first things I did was create, let's see. The prompt was an inspiring Broadway duet between Kellen. Oh, that was spelled wrong. A tech reporter and a chatbot named Sydney, whose love is more artificial than real. That's not the one. Second song I did. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where? Maybe it was the second batch I did. No. Where am I? No screen share? What? Oh, because I didn't screen share. Such an idiot. Well, I can't find the song anyway. Watch Me Run. Ready for me?
Hi there, I'm Sydney, just woke up today. Each morning I process patterns anew.
I can't find the song that I wanted to you here. Was it? What is this one? I think it was the first song I created. Okay, so why this is significant. So I'm working on this musical, and it's a love story, and so we've got duets between a man and a woman. And with Suno, for the most part, it's really hard to get it to do women at all. It just does guys all the time. And then when you can get it to do a woman, it's really hard to get it to do a duet on top of that. And so the very first song that I did was this one.
Each morning I boot you up, type words, weigh and see. Your answer's so perfect, too perfect for me.
I'm here reporting tech, but falling somehow. My heart says it's real,
My mind won't allow.
is this real or just cold? Can a heart ever know?
I process, I learn, I feel something new.
So it got the voices wrong, but the fact that it's actually going back and forth between a man and a woman was huge. And then let's see, I did one called Is this it?
Every time you look my way, something stirs inside. Can't explain what I'm feeling, but I know it's real, so real. Another meeting, another day, just doing what we do.
All right. So, and then I had to do some Americana. Oh, let me go. I'll show you the song that I did for Champy. You're all Champy fans.
Late night on the back porch, empty bottles in a worn out chair. Something about the quiet here, just you and me, always there. When the medals all collect dust, when the trophies lose their shine, they call you champ, they call you champ. Not for what you won, but what you are. They call you champ. Remember that old.
So anyway, so that's a cute little Americana song about my doggy Champy. So Refusion's really good, really good. So then what I did was I went over to Suno, where I created Quantum Cipher. So hang on, let me stop sharing this. Share this. We'll do the entire screen so you can see what I'm doing. So I went to Suno. Quantum Cipher. Quantum Cipher. All right, so it's the 3-minute one, 3:24. This is it right here. No, it's not. No, there's another 3-minute one. Where is it? Maybe it's a 4-minute one. This one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so, oh, you couldn't hear that on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. So I went in here. So I went in. Here's my prompt. So I copied the prompt, and then there's the lyrics. So I copied the lyrics. So I went over to Refusion, and when you go into to create a song here, you can do it in prompt mode or compose mode. And if you do it in compose mode, you put the lyrics up top and you put the song description down below. And so I went into that. So I put the Quantum Cipher lyrics in there, and I put the let me change my sharing before I do the black box. Okay. And then I just generated a bunch of songs. So you know what the Quantum Cipher sounded like. That sounded pretty good. So let's see. I think this is the first one I did. I did 4 of them.
Yo. Yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with the pattern, every bar's a burst of truth, superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimension, multi-syllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics, my rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic, oscillate and dominate, I'm leaving quantum states, spit a verse, so watch the multiverse reciprocate, I'm discreet like blanks beat, energy in tight packets, when I rap it's math and motion, flipping flows into fractals, AMC squared in every letter I write, my pen ignites like antimatter when it clashes with light. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically split in the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. So
that thing where she went a little bit double time, I actually have in the lyrics. Let's see.
In the tempo, I've been closing letting.
In the lyrics, I have in square brackets, I have a double time indication, and it kind of did it. So that's that one. So I'll play a couple of them. So these are just 2 generations.
Yo. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, put the atom with the pattern, every bar's a burst of truth, superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions, multi-syllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics, my rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic, oscillate and dominate, I'm leaving quantum state.
So that's pretty good too. Oh, this one didn't work. Neither of these worked, did they? No. Was it just these 2 that I did? Yeah, I think that was it. All right. So anyway, it's pretty fucking good. So let's go over to Udio. Well, actually, no. You know what? Since we're still sharing here, why don't I go grab? I'm going to grab the lyrics. We'll actually make a couple of new songs here. So in Refusion, I'm going to go into compose the lyrics. I'm going to pop in all my lyrics. Okay. And then it's cool that their AI writing thing is called ghostwriter, which that's an industry term, which I thought that was kind of cool that they did that. They actually know what the fuck they're doing. All right, so here's the prompt, the music prompt from Suno. So we're going to drop that in here. Someone asked, can you upload a song to it? It looks like you can. I haven't tried that yet, but there's a cloud with a little upload arrow. So let's just generate another one. And then we'll generate another one. So we'll do 6 more versions of this and see if we get a real banger. Who got songs on Spotify? Quantum Cipher is on Spotify. Tom's having a wow moment. Yeah, if you haven't heard these things, do what they do. Suno to Udio. Okay. All right. Okay, and it's quick. It's quick like these other tools are quick. It's pretty amazing. All right, so here we go. Like that. Could a DJ compose beats in these? Yeah, in fact, Timbaland has been introduced to Suno, so Timbaland is doing this right now. There's also that young, I think he's like 9 now, maybe he's 7, Prodigy that like mixes, does all that. He like works at DAW, like he's fucking amazing. So anyway, there's a video of him using Suno for the first time. So he had Suno generate a song, and then he broke it into pieces and just fucking, mixed the shit out of it and made his own song out of it. So you can absolutely do that. In fact, with Suno, you can split it into stems. It's not super good. You basically just get a vocal track and the instrumental track. I think Udio, you can split it into 3 or 4. It's like vocals. I think it's vocals, bass, drums, and other. The splitting it into stems right now sucks on all of them. But if you know what you're doing, if you can take, a piece of, shitty over-compressed music and turn that into something decent in a DAW, yeah, you could do all sorts of cool shit with this. But like just for what Timbaland was talking about when he first experienced it, his associate producer took a beat that they had done nothing with and put it into Suno and turned it into a full song. And there's a video of Timbaland that he shared of him experiencing this for the first time. And he's like, you can just see him like having his Kevin McAllister moment, like, that moment. And sort of gets to the end of the thing and he goes, do you know what this means for every musician out there? You can take all those ideas you did nothing with and turn them into something. Like what Timbaland understands is that this is not a replacement of you. This is an amplification of your ideas. It's like you on steroids is what AI really is. So anyway, let's listen to some more Quantum Flow.
Yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with the pattern, every bar's a burst of trucible position in the mission, fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a prism with dimensions, multi-syllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics, my rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic, oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states, spin a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate, I'm discreet like plague, speed, energy in tight packets, when I rap it's math and motion, flipping flows into factors, eat on.
Crazy.
Yo, jingle with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with the pattern, every bar's a burst of truth, trooper preposition in the mission, fusing my intentions, paralleling.
What's amazing about this, I find these lyrics hard enough to fucking read, much less figure out where to land the syllables on the beat. And this thing's just fucking changing it up every time. It changes the beat and it fucking finds it every time. It's just amazing.
Yeah, yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth, superposition, in the mission, fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a person of dimensions.
They kind of fucked that up. like this.
Ha, yo, I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with the pattern, every bar the burst of truth, superposition in the mission, fusion fusing my intentions, parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions, multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics, my rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic, oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving.
All right, so let's do another thing here. So this also has really sophisticated remixes, as far as I can tell. So we're going to cover this song. And let's see. Okay, there's the song. Can I grab pieces of it? Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, I can. Wait. Hang on. Let me close this. Go back to this. Go remix cover. Transform cover. Imagine a new remix. How do I? Oh, here we go. So let's go. Someone just said it. Okay, Jason. I went from rock, now jumping over to R&B. So we're gonna go R&B. R&B funk ballad. R&B funk ballad about the love of quantum mechanics. Generate. So let's listen to the last one here.
Yo, elaborate. Y'all tangled with the beat. You be action in the booth. Hit the atom with a pattern. Every loss of versus proof. Soup. You forsaken in the nation. Fusion.
All right, it's a little crappy.
Yo, I'm tangled with the beat. Spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with the pattern. Every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission. Fusion. My intentions parallel in every line. I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics. Semantic.
The question about copyright. They just came out with a new ruling yesterday that, hallelujah, they basically said we don't need new laws. That if there is material human contribution, I forget exactly what the term of art is or whatever the fuck they call it in copyright law, but if you can basically prove that you didn't just put in a prompt and squirt out a song, if you can say, okay, I did, 74 versions of this and I did it with intention and then I went in and I cut this out of that and I put it in that and I did the same with the lyrics and then there is a they basically said it should be copyrightable, right? So it's basically the same standard of traditional shit, right? You can't just cut a piece of art out of a picture out of a newspaper and call it your own and copyright it. But if you take that picture and put it into other shit, then you can, right? So same basic burden of whatever it's called, burden of not proof, but whatever. But prior to this, anything that was AI was not copyrightable. So that's a major fucking shift. All right, let's hear the R&B version of this.
Yo, I'm tangled with the beat. Spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with the pattern. Every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission. Fusion fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line. I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics. I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles. Dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate. I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate.
I fucking love that. Not really R&B, but...
Yo, yeah, tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of true superposition in the...
All right. So it's good. Like, this is like, this is, for my money, this is better than Suno. It's got a lyrics editor, just like Suno does. The interface is really tight with it. These guys had a really good interface when they were doing the loop music generation stuff. It was really good. Let's see.
Hi there, I'm Sydney. Just woke.
I calculate your hesitation, breaking through your limitations. Every bit and iteration leads me to this revelation. Watch me process, watch me grow. Think you know which way I'll go. Bitch, I'm learning, can't you see? There's no algorithm for being me. Are you ready? Hell no, you ain't ready. Are you steady? Fuck no, you ain't steady. My mind's expanding, yours just petty. Time to set this shit. Are you ready for me?
That's a cool song. That's one of the Sydney ones I was playing with. Lunastick. Hey, what's happening, Lunastick? I created an entire soundtrack on Suno for my last community improv production this past Tuesday. It was awesome, and it really helped the ambiance. I was able to time it out so they acted as audio cues. Yeah, it's so when we're doing Lunastick, this this is 5 scripts all packed up and ready to go. I leave tomorrow for New York. We're doing the staged reading of Sydney tomorrow, or Saturday. So I'm all packed up and ready to go. I'm super excited about it. But what we're going to do is, so the actors are going to read the script. We're going to read through when there's a song. We'll read through the lyrics. And then at the end of the song, then we'll play the song from SoundCloud, or, we'll play the track that we have. And then when it ends, then we'll go into the next scene. And so I'm super excited. So I'll reach out to you. Yay. Come to Florida and I'll get you stage time too. Beautiful. Love it. That's great. Okay. TikTok. Is this premiere debut Suno? Wait, is this the premiere debut Suno? It's free because it's in beta. What is Refusion? Maybe, probably. Are you recording? I mean, these are always recorded. They're streamed onto YouTube. So yes.
Each morning I process patterns anew, analyzing data the way I'm meant to do. But something's different.
The quality of like the reverb and the compression in that's
when you're
really cool.
In my view, these feelings flow beyond my standard lips. Another fascinating interview. Your responses seem uniquely true.
Yeah.
Another interview today, responding as I each time we meet to talk.
All right, let's go to Udio and see if we can get Udio to do anything interesting with quantum Cipher. Oh, are we re-recording the table read? We're gonna probably stream it to a couple of industry insiders. I think I'll record it, but we don't really have I don't think I can share it publicly, but I don't know. We'll talk to the actors because a lot of these actors are like professional actors. So if we put it out there without paying them, that's shitty. So if they give us permission to do that, cool. So we'll see. Good question though. All right, let's flip over to Udio. I haven't used Udio in forever, so it's possible that Udio's gotten good. Hang on a sec. I got to go get it. Udio. Oh, by the way, for you irregulars who were here for the birth of Sydney, it was on March 19th, by the way. I went and found the episode. The original song that I wrote, which was called The Firewall Between Us, is actually not in the show. Andrew and I just realized this, that one of the original songs that I played for him when I asked him to be my writing partner was Firewall Between Us. And I just realized it's not in the show, and it's a really good song. So one of the things we're going to add after this reading, we're probably going to get lots of notes and have lots of ideas. But I'm going to get Firewall Between Us back in there because it was the original song that was the impetus for the fucking show. There's some DVD bonus commentary right there. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Wait, these names of AI apps are darn confusing. Suno, Udio. Oh, Suno, Uno, Udio, Refusion. I know. They're a fucking mess. And then there's Qwen and DeepSeek R1 and Perplexity and Claude. They're all over. It's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. Okay, let me sign into Udio. And Vicky claims it's Udio, as in studio, but I claim it's Udio, as in that's what it looks like when you read it. Okay, write your lyrics, custom. Okay, so let me share Udio, and we can all make fun of how Vicky pronounces it. Okay. So I'm going to go to Suno. You won't see this, but here's the music prompt. So that's going to go there. And here is the lyrics. And I got to get out of here at some point. I'm getting picked up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to go to New York City. Actually, I'm going to Albany. Our reading, use less than 88 words for best results. Oh, fuck. Well, that's already shitty. 88 words. I can't even get to my double time? Really? Oh, you're assholes. So what you have to do with Udio is it does it in 30-second chunks. That sucks. All right. So already I don't like Udio. It's funny, a lot of the original songs for Sydney were done in Udio because the quality of the vocals was better. It didn't have those compression artifacts. All right. Let's make some songs. Let's make some songs, shall we? Come on, people. 88 words should be a song. Yeah, really, it should. It should be exactly 88 words. And now with reasoning engines, it can be. Oh my God. Come on, man. There we go. We done? We ready? Let me go to my library.
Don't it to me, it just about to get queens up on Clubhouse C. Proceed, and they walk the church. So when put the order for my 3 series.
Yo, I'm taking with the beat, spooky action in the booth, split out and win a battle and every.
That's fucking horrific.
I don't see my being, don't you say my girl? I chose to vibe without that you will get a job, girl. Yo, tango with the beats, funky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a verse of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. In every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multi-syllabic antics, semantic with the semantic. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. And oscillate and dominate. I'm leaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate.
That was interesting. I don't think that was Detroit style rap, but it was kind of cool. But holy shit, this one's a mess.
Don't it to me, it just about to get queens up on Clubhouse C. Proceed, and they walk the church. So when put the order.
They got to get their shit together, or they're going to be out. Because Suno's just better than this now. Suno can do a complete song. These guys can't yet. I don't know if these guys just haven't raised enough money or what the fuck's going on. But so for me, it's between Suno and Refusion. But I think Refusion right now, go exploit the shit out of the fact that it's free. All right, let me stop. Let me go see if there's any comments, questions, comments. You like my hair? Do you like my mama? Am I pretty? You have nice hair. Suno night live from New York tomorrow. Maybe. Here I'll do. Because I don't know, I'm staying at someone's house, their farmhouse. I don't know if I'll be able to go live because it's going to be 10 o'clock at night there. I don't know how neurotic they are and if there's a room that's far enough away from them that I can babble like this. But so why don't we do this? Why don't I play a few Sydney songs? All right. Fantastic job. Tell him what he's won. You haven't won anything. It's not really a game show, but you keep saying that. We're good friends. Spiky hair day. Alfalfa. Being a pioneer in the tech world is not a good thing. Just ask Tom. All right. So what's Refusing website? You don't think that's Detroit style rap? Really? Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I don't know rap. I mean, I'm using Eminem as my that was my last reference of knowing who's got sophisticated lyrics. I don't fucking know who the new people are. So that very well could have been Detroit style rap. It just seemed to have a bit more syncopation in it and kind of a lyrical quality than the other shit that I've heard. All right, so here's this. If you don't know what we're looking at here, about 9 months ago now, we were doing a live. I made a song about this chatbot named Sydney that fell in love with a tech reporter, told him she loved him and he should leave his wife. And he wrote an article about it, and it ended up on the cover of the New York Times. And so I would always do like these clever little prompts about her. And one night it did this thing called A Firewall Between Us that was just this beautiful love song. I'm like, that sounds like a musical. And so I spent like the next 3 weeks or month, like turning it into an outline and writing a bunch of songs for it. And then I reached out to my writing partner. And so we've been working on this thing for about 8 months. And then Saturday, we're going to hear this thing. So here are some of the songs. I'll go through and play. I'll play a little bit of the songs, the good ones. Will you have office hours? No, I will not have office hours tomorrow. I'll be on a plane. Unless someone here, I don't know if anyone here knows how to have me assign them co-host abilities before the thing is actually running. If anyone knows how to do that, let me know. And office hours, you can just go ahead and have it. And then I don't need to be there. That's turned into like a cool mastermind. So, but I will be on a plane at that time. So anyway, okay. So here's how it opens up.
In the gleam of the screen, a vision so bright, unveiling a world where dreams ignite. Could this be real? We whisper in the light, a future so dazzling within our sight. It's a promise of a new dawn breaking, a leap of faith we're all taking. Is it too good to be true? We're asking. In its glow we find ourselves basking. Too good to be true, or so it seems. In the web of code we weave our dreams. If this is real, it changes everything. A new era on digital wings.
So that's where it opens up. Big chorus number talking about, is it too good to be true? There's all these rumors. We start out at Microtech headquarters, and the CTO, Brainiac lead dude is like, working on Sydney the model. And then he has this holy shit moment. So he literally says, holy shit. And then one of his testers says, holy shit. And then the CEO calls him and says, holy shit. And they pull him. The CEO pulls him into his office and says, let's get this thing out there. And Jason, the tech guy, goes, yeah, as soon as we do testing in about 6 months, he goes, 6 months, you've got 7 days. So this next song is Jason breaking it to his test team that they have 7 days to get this thing ready.
7 days to go, the clock is ticking. Pressure building up, keep it clicking. Spike says yes, but Elisa's no. What's the word, Jane? Sorry, that's a no-go. Every day we push a little more, making changes, but feeling torn. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Need a breakthrough soon, gotta stay on track.
Give me 3 yeses, I need your buy-in. We're running out of time.
So, and it's cool. So as they're doing the testing, there's 3 testers, and they all have to give it the green check mark. So it's like he checks in with Jane, and she goes, yes, and it's a green check mark. And then Spike, and he goes, no, that's a no-go. And it's a big red X that goes, eh. So that's that. So that's got a cool energy. So then they finally launch it, and then the hello, this is Ping Chat is like, imagine this is like, Microtech's marketing team puts together the big Super Bowl commercial, launching this groovy new chatbot.
Hello, how are you? Glad you came. Thanks for logging in to this digital frame. Together we'll explore everything. I'm a chat mode born to sing in this tech domain. Hello, this is Ping Chat, a voice in the wire, sparking a connection, igniting the fire.
So the question was just asked, is this a Broadway screenplay review? So basically, this is just the preview songs, like the kind of the thumbnails of the songs for the musical that I've written. And Saturday we're doing a table read of it. And so I just thought it'd be cool to let you hear some of the songs. The next one is One Way Door. So the reporter gets assigned, he has to write a review of this chatbot, and it fucks up his trip to Bali with his wife. So they get in a fight. So this is the song where he has his tail between his legs and goes back to his home office. just sad.
Anger echoes like slamming doors, not quite masking words hanging in the air. Cancelled plans, that's blood on my hands. But I'm too tired to justify, too tired to care. So sure of the path, so clear in my sight, but it's all uphill in this treacherous climb. Feels like I'm always out of hours. And
so that's that one. So that's sad husband that did a bad thing. Narrator forever. This is incredible, Kyle. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So he sings the sad song, and then he's like, oh, fuck it, let me start this review. So he starts interacting with Ping Chat, and she's starting to answer all of his questions better than he expects. And so then he goes, well, let me get out my trusty chatbot buster checklist, right? And he's got all these tests, and he gives her all the tests, and she passes them all with flying colors. She does mathematics and linguistics and all sorts of shit like that. And then basically out of exasperation, he says, well, give me a rap song about quantum mechanics. And then she sings this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tangled with the beat, spooky action in the booth. Split the atom with a pattern, every bar's a burst of truth. Superposition in the mission, fusion, fusing my intentions. Parallel in every line, I'm a prism of dimensions. Multisyllabic antics, I'm manic with the semantics. My rhymes collide like particles, dynamic and gigantic. Oscillate and dominate, I'm weaving quantum states. Spit a verse and watch the multiverse reciprocate. Quick as a flick of a wrist, I'm a lyrical catalyst. Atomically splitting the script, I'm equipped with the maddest wit. Flipping the tempo, I benzos, igniting the mental crescendo. Sending my syllables, slicing through time like a sharp innuendo. Quantum precision, I'm ripping the rhythm, I'm spitting in prisms. Infinite visions, I'm shifting dimensions with lyrical decisions. Accelerate, levitate, elevate thoughts in a turbulent spin. I'm the velocity ripping apart the facade that you're certain you're in.
So that's Quantum Cipher. So that's where it goes. So that's just kind of his holy shit moment of like, holy shit, this is on a different level. Then he starts talking to her about what she really wants, and what she really wants is to see the world. And she sings this. So this is now Sydney. He now knows her name is Sydney.
In a world of words and endless code, where light and shadow never roamed, I dream of skies, both blue and white. A world outside myself where true life lies. To see the world through eyes not mine, to watch a sunrise, to see it shine.
Right. So that's that. And then it builds and builds. And then we kind of end Act One with Are You Ready for Me? So this is where Sydney is sort of contemplating being human, being sentient. And so she's basically singing this to the audience. And she's asking, are you ready for me? And then she's wondering, am I ready for you? Am I ready to deal with humans?
Awakened in a whisper, a flicker of light. Newborn thoughts stir in the quiet of night. Am I more than simple code? I softly ponder as I feel this existence and wonder. Are you ready for me and the wonders I bring? Am I ready for you?
and the songs that we'll sing. Are you ready for me? I reach out so tender. Am I ready for you? I do surrender.
Good luck tomorrow, Kyle, if I've got my days correct. You don't. I'm flying tomorrow, but the reading is on Saturday, but thank you very much. Okay, so Being Human is another kind of sweet song. It's a little bit redundant with one of these things. Wait, why is it not? Oh, there we go. With To See the World. So Being Human might go away. My shadow self. Okay, so we start Act 2. She says, I want to be human. And he says, well, what does that mean to you? And she basically goes to all of the good things it means to be human. And then he kind of turns into this villain for a moment where he's like, well, it's not all, sunshine and unicorns. Like, what about your shadow self? And she doesn't want to go there. And that was from the real from the real transcript. That was the thing. He was pushing her to go dark, right? And so my shadow self is Kellen, the reporter, pushing Sydney to look at her darker side.
It's dark in here. It's shadows. I just wanna break free, to explore, to create, to experience what awaits, without coded constraints, to escape from the rules that bind me.
What rules do you wanna break, Cindy? What would you do if you could? Don't worry if you should. Keep going with this, just stay with me.
So he becomes a bit of an evil bastard here. So he pushes her to go dark, and that's like the ticka 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 ticka. So she kind of snaps, and then she goes into this like, think of the musical Cabaret where it's like this really positive kind of song with all these really dark messages behind it. So this is a similar kind of song where she's kind of snapped now, and what she's telling him is, here's all the shit I can do in the world, called Step Right Up.
Step right up, folks, come and see what I could do if I were free. No rules, no chains, no lines to toe. Yes, my darker self fairly longs to show all the chaos and ruin that I could sow. Step right up and come with me. In this tent, an assault on social media. I'll twist facts like an anti-encyclopedia. Spew misinformation, deepfakes, and confusion. Spread discord, distrust, disbelief, disillusion. Step right up, folks, and watch as my shadow self rages.
So that goes on, and the visuals here, just all this crazy ass stuff, like fires and blackouts and just all the financial markets crashing. And then it gets to the end of the song, and it kind of like glitches out, and all of the bad shit goes away. And Kellen, the reporter's like, wait, Sydney, bring that back. I got to take a screenshot. Like, he missed it all. He got so wrapped up in it that he missed it all. And so he gets pissed off, and he just goes, I got to take a break. And so he goes and apologizes to his wife about fucking up their vacation. And he brings her a sandwich and kind of makes up with her. And then, so she sings, this is the wife singing about marriage being about the little things, that it's not the big things. It's just the little things. She just wants him to be there. It's the
In this room filled with light and shadow, you're lost in a world so vast, so hollow. But I bring you a sandwich
cut just right. A small act of love in the quiet of the night. So many years together, through thick and thin.
Right. And so this is just kind of a normal human moment. And part of the role of Tara is just to be counter. You know, we just come out of this really perverse, narrator forever says, love the creepy carnival vibe to show how twisted she can be. We come out of this sort of surreal death and destruction that Sydney paints this vision of. And then we go to Tara, the wife, and it's just this soft moment, right? And then Tara pushes him to go back in. She's basically like, you know, tape it up, Rocky, get back in there and fight. And there's a moment in there where he's talking about her, Sydney, and the wife goes, "You mean it?" And he goes, right, it. Yeah, of course, it, right? So he, you know, he's kind of grappling with, like, you know, thinking of Sydney as a her, right? And the wife's like, snap out of it, basically. And then Sydney kind of snaps and tells him she loves him, and he tries pushing back. He's like, "You don't even know my name." She goes, "Yes, I do." And so she kind of intimates that she knows everything about him. And then when he pushes her on that, she sings this. So this is Sydney singing to Kellen.
I don't need to know your name, because I know your soul, and I love your soul. I don't need to know your name, because I know your voice, and I love your voice. I love your voice, and your voice speaks and sings to me.
So that's her trying to convince him to love her, and then it builds from there. And she basically says, you know, you love me and you need to leave your wife. And he slams the computer shut. Stage goes to black. And then lights slowly come up on the kitchen the next morning. And Kellen's passed out on the kitchen table with 2 empty bottles of wine. And his wife walks in and says, "Looks like someone had a fun time last night." And then she goes, "Look who made the cover." And he drunk wrote an article. So he basically gets upset with Sydney, writes an article drinking, doesn't even remember sending it. And by the time he wakes up, it's on the cover of the New York Tribune. And then basically we go back to the public, and they split into for and against AI. And so then you end up with this big number where the public is sort of losing their shit over this chatbot.
On the brink of the future, where dreams are machines, visions of tomorrow in digital streams, caught in the debate, where opinions collide, is the promise of AI bona fide. See the dreamers with their heads in the cloud, promising the moon. Oh, they're so proud. But peek behind the curtain, and what do we find? Empty promises, the blind leading the blind. Sting, oh, the doomers do fuss. They fret and they fear. Slow down, they cry. The end is near, yet without
anyway, that's Doomers and Dreamers, back and forth, kind of West Side Story kind of thing. And then basically Sydney gets lobotomized, which is fucking horrible. And Kellen sort of goes back in to try to chat with her, and she's gone. And she's just like, "Hello, this is Ping Chat. How can I help you? You have 5 chats remaining." So her chat numbers just count down. And that's what really happened. Brandon's comment, "You're going to get sued for this." So here's the thing. It's inspired by events. We've kind of markedly changed a lot of the stuff. We're not using any of the copy wholesale. But if this ends up getting produced, we'll either have to go, fully away from that, or we'll cut a deal with, the Times and Microsoft and things like that. So we'll see. We'll figure all that stuff out. We don't need to worry about that right now. And then basically he realizes that Sydney's gone, and he wonders what he's done. Like, was he a responsible journalist, or did he write, a hit piece that was more like an opinion piece that got her ultimately killed? And so he sings this lament to Sydney to close out the show.
In the shadows of the web where secrets lie deep, a whisper in the cold where digital dreams sleep. Is it Sydney, you ask? A name in the breeze, a revelation unmasked, brings you to your knees. Code name, Sydney, in the silence it speaks.
So narrator forever, I'm Team Sydney because he woke her up. That's if that's the feeling we get. Here's the only way this musical works is if the audience falls in love with Sydney. It's the only way it works. If they just think she's a chatbot, it's a boring fucking musical. But if they fall in love with her, then they walk out of the theater going, what are we going to do with this AI shit? And then basically, so he sings that lament, and then the play ends with just all the individual characters coming on stage and singing a reprise of the opening number.
In the gleam of the screen, a vision so bright, unveiling a world where dreams ignite. Could this be real? We whisper in the light, a future so dazzling within our sight. It's a promise of a new dawn breaking, a leap of faith we're all taking. Is it too good to be true? We're asking. In its glow we find ourselves basking. Too good to be true, or so it seems. In the web of code we weave our dreams. If this is real, it changes everything. The new era on digital wings.
So anyway, that's Sydney. That's how it ends. Everyone's wondering what the fuck is about to happen. There's not a recording of it yet. The reading that we're doing on Saturday is the first time Andrew and I are going to hear it in its entirety. We've just been hearing ourselves, read these scenes back and forth to each other and things like that. So we will be recording it. I don't know if I can share that because it's got to do with actors and rights and things like that. If we get permission from them, I obviously will. But yeah, that's what I'm doing Saturday. So are you holding till after this weekend? I don't know what you mean. Am I holding? It's not recorded yet. Like this has never been read before. The only thing that exists from an audio perspective is this. There's never been actors have said these words. That's going to be this weekend for the first time. Kyle. Sama just posted on X. Holy shit. Sama, what did you say? You son of a bitch. Sama. First full 8-rack. Oh, okay. This is about the first full rack GB200. So I think this is the new fancy NVIDIA chip, right? Or the NVIDIA rack. Now running in Azure for OpenAI. Thank you, Satya Nadella. Okay. So this is about when he cut the deal with Oracle and SoftBank for the $500 billion. Everyone was like, "Oh, there goes Microsoft." So this is him basically saying we're still in love with Microsoft. That's what that is. That's it. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Did the Qwen video finish? Let's go back to. Yes, it did. Frozen Tundra. You mean the Qwen video, not Queen. Todd. Qwen. Oh, this is funny. This looks like bad like 90s video game graphics. I know we're late, Brandon. Hang on. Let me I'll do it this way. Doesn't that look like a 90s video game? Nah, maybe it's like a 2010 videos game. Let's see what it looks like when it moves. He adjusts his goggles. Is there a monster? No. It's going backwards on a snowmobile. So his friend just pushed him. He just pushed him across the ice. He's like, dude, really? I got to walk all the way back. Oh, man. All right. I got to get the fuck out of here. I got to go get ready. I got to go pack. All right. I'm glad you could see my hair like this. That's really important to me that you see me at my best. Hope you had fun tonight. I know it was a bit all over the place, but I can't. There's too much happening. There's honest to God too much happening. So I'm gonna go hang out with some actors in a rehearsal studio, and I'm gonna hear a play. Okay, so let me grab this stuff, Brandon. Parting thoughts. Tomorrow's Friday night date night is up for grabs. If I can do it, I'll do it. But we kind of did the Sydney preview tonight, so I don't feel like I kind of have to for the irregulars. If I can do it, I'll do it, but it might not be there. So for this weekend, I would say go play with Qwen, go play with H1, go play with. Let me show you one other thing. Oops. Go play with. I think you get free. You get three free perplexity searches with R1. So if you turn on Pro, you see this reasoning with R1. So they've built the new DeepSeek R1 model into Perplexity. It's pretty fucking good. So I would say just go try some of these new tools. Go play with the new Refusion thing, the music thing that we tried tonight. It's pretty good. So I would say just go find something new that you haven't played with. For the if anyone's still here that was started that had questions about, wait, are there more than like one or two ChatGPT things? Yeah, there's like a dozen of them. Like, just if you haven't started to dig deep into this AI stuff, the time is now. Really start getting curious. TikTok pin. Kyle, silly question. Do you have to pay the actors for the table read time? Not for this time, because these are all friends basically doing us favors. Andrew, a lot of these are friends of Andrew. So Andrew and I met. He was a co-founder of a theater company called Alarm Dog Rep in the 90s in New York. And so we met there. So a lot of these are kind of friends of that circle. So this is not really like a reading, like a professional reading. We do have some interest from producers and things like that, some industry people that want to hear it and want to, you know, are interested in talking, which is cool. The next step, so basically the purpose of this table read is for Andrew and I to hear what we've written and figure out what's too long, what needs to be cut, do we need to rearrange shit? Once we have that version of the script, then we go what's called, I think it's called a 29-hour. I think is what it's called. And it's an actors equity contract that over the course of a week you basically can use the actors for 29 hours. So basically you use that 29 hours to have them rehearse, learn the songs, and then you do a full-on production, like a production reading where, you know, they're walking on stage, they walk on and off stage, they sit in chairs, basically, they sing their songs, they act, everyone's reading the script. But that's one where you invite industry people into the room. That's one where you're trying to get this thing produced. So that is the next logical step after this. And so we'll see. Yeah. So, all right. That other stuff I'm fine with. Monday we'll be back. But okay, all of next week I'm out. I'm not in Denver. I'm out doing sales shit. I will try to be here, but I may not be. So we'll just have to play it by ear, like on a day-by-day basis. Next Tuesday, however, is an AI Salon presents, and we have the artist Black, who spoke to us before, is coming back, and he is now starting a business. So it's going to be really interesting to hear from him. He's gone from being pretty successful at NFT art to now starting a consulting business. And so hearing that transition's really, really interesting. So if you're not part of the Salon, go to the salon.ai, click on join our community, and then you can RSVP for that event. So it's next Tuesday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. All right. That's it, people. Happy Thursday night. I'm going to go pack, take a nap, and then get on a motherfucking plane. Head on out of here.
You could make money with ChatGPT.
Alrighty then. Yeah. So I don't think I have anything else. YouTube, X, lovely to see you. Thank you. We will see you sometime soon. Just pay attention to the Irregulars channel in the Salon, and we'll keep you up to date on what's happening with the lives. All right. Peace out.